Hi, students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. I hope you're doing well as you enter this new week of studies for our class. I'm going to keep this video pretty quick, but I did want to talk to you a little bit about peer review, since that is the primary task that you're asked to complete this week. Of course, this is going to require, first of all, a working through of the rough draft of your essay. So please spend some time getting a completed rough draft together, and keep in mind that you're going to submit that rough draft on Wednesday of this week. So pay close attention to the deadlines as they're posted in our learning environment. Secondly, I really just wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of peer review. As you can see on the screen, I have the guidelines posted, and one of the things that I mentioned in the guideline is that criticism is often frowned upon as a term. It has a negative connotation more times than not in our society. Most of us don't like to think about being criticized in any sort of way, especially, and it is pretty taboo. We don't criticize others based on certain physical or conditions or limitations or anything of that nature. The difference in what I'm asking you to do this week is to embrace a positive mindset and think about how you want to make your writing better, and that you are calling upon the help of your classmates and their constructive criticism. So therein is the key word, constructive criticism. Now, one thing that I for sure would like for you to do is I have linked a video that is in our learning environment. It's called How to Write Effective Peer Review Comments. Now, that is not a video that I made, but I didn't really want to reinvent the wheel. There's already so many good resources and YouTube videos out there. So this is one by the Odyssey Learning Project. So check that out. I think you'll find it to be pretty informative in terms of what to focus upon in the peer review session. But this particular template will also be helpful to you. At least I hope it will. I'm asking you to kind of juxtapose your review with the list of positives, keeping in mind that we all want to hear positive reinforcement and positive feedback. And every single classmate's draft will have something positive that you can focus on. So you can explain why the areas in the essay are working well. You can make a bullet point list at the end of your review if you prefer. You could say these areas worked well in the essay to show, and then X, Y, Z. As you'll note in the Odyssey Learning Project video, it's really going to work best if you could give very direct and very specific feedback. So I would encourage you to really dive in to your classmates' posting. And then areas to improve. We all have opportunities for growth in our writing. And then the biggest thing is be open to hearing your classmates' perspective. When we write, we tend to get a little, I know I do at least, I get a little tunnel visioned, and I can only see things through how I intended them to be, not necessarily how they came out in the writing translation process. So be open to what your classmates see. And flip side of the coin, as a peer reviewer, remember that you are qualified to speak your point of view and to share, because you're working on the same kind of assignment and you do have a unique perspective. Our learning environment is pretty diverse, so we can draw upon that. And feel free to give specific direction to areas that you feel as though could be improved in your classmates' posting. Now, this all is really going to work better if you download your classmate's essay and you use the review option at the top, which I'll kind of demonstrate it on my own document. Up here at the top, I can click review, and then I can highlight certain areas of my document, and I could add a new comment, and I can leave feedback that way if I prefer to do it. And then when you see what your classmate, of course, you're going to read your classmate's essay and do this, and then save it and re-upload it to the discussion board, which is what you're being asked to do this week. So notice your opportunities for posting your draft. You're going to do that on Wednesday. Then you want to go back into the discussion, see what your classmates are saying, and post the appropriate number of peer responses as mentioned in the instructions. There's a lot to be gained from this exercise. So this is primarily designed to help you focus on revising, editing, and proofreading as we head into next week when you're going to turn in the final draft of the essay. As always, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions as you're working. I will preface by saying that I won't be quite as active in the discussion because I really want this to be a peer review that is designed for you and guided by you. So I'll make an opening posting that will sort of explain that I am certainly going to be around, but I really want the class to sort of direct things this week and sort of take the initiative to lead the way for the peer review. And remember, as a general rule of thumb, I don't give scores or anything like that for rough drafts. So this is all about giving you the chance to make changes heading into next week. All right, awesome. I hope you found the video helpful. Remember that I'm very easy to contact if you have any questions, just reach out. But take care and good luck as you embrace peer reviewing this week. Have a great rest of your week.